Imagine Azure as a massive digital city. In that city, everything you use, virtual machines, databases, storage, networks, are real things you manage. In Azure, these things are called resources, and they are organized neatly inside resource groups. In this video, we'll break down what Azure resources are, what resource groups are, why they matter, and how they work together in real-world scenarios. Let's get started. An Azure resource is a single service instance that you create and manage in Azure. Examples of Azure resources include a virtual machine, an Azure SQL database, a storage account, a virtual network, a load balancer, a web app. Think of resources as the building blocks of Azure. Each resource has a name, lives in a region, has settings and configurations, can be created, updated, monitored, or deleted. Important thing to remember: resources always belong to a resource group, never on their own. What is an Azure resource group? A resource group is a logical container that holds related Azure resources. It does not provide compute, storage, or networking itself. Instead, it helps you organize and manage resources as a unit. Think of a resource group like a folder, and the resources inside it are the files. For example, if you're running a web application, one resource group might contain virtual machine, storage account, SQL database, virtual network. All these resources together support one application. Why resource groups are important. Resource groups make Azure management much easier. Here's why they're powerful. Lifecycle management. You can create, update, or delete all resources in a group together. Delete the resource group, everything inside it is deleted. Access control, RBAC. You can give users access to the entire resource group or specific resources inside it. Perfect for teams and projects. Cost management. Azure tracks costs at the resource group level, making it easier to see which project is costing how much, where money is being spent. 4. Automation and deployment. Infrastructure as code tools like ARM templates, Bicep, or Terraform often deploy entire environments using resource groups. Key rules and concepts. Some important rules to remember. A resource can belong to only one resource group. A resource group can contain resources from different Azure regions, but the resource group itself is created in a single region. Moving a resource between resource groups is possible, but not always supported for all services. Also, naming and tagging are best practices. Use tags like environment, prod, owner, cost center. This makes governance and reporting much easier. To summarize, Azure resources are individual services. Resource groups are logical containers. They help with organization, security, cost control, and lifecycle management. If you understand this concept, you've nailed one of the most important foundations of Azure. Thanks for watching. If this helped you understand Azure better, hit subscribe for more simple cloud explanations.